You're listening to REAcast, a podcast of the Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association. REAcast brings together a variety of real estate entrepreneurs from all over the world to share tips and ideas. The core purpose of the Southwest Florida REIA is to help members become more profitable and successful through networking, education, and empowerment. Here are your hosts, Jeff Tamarello and Michael Lyons.
Hi, it's Jeff Tamburello. I am the broker and one of the co-owners of Steelbridge Realty, also one of the directors of the Southwest Florida REIA, and a principal in a real estate investment company called Venture Investment Partners. Here today to talk about the December 2024 Lee County, Florida foreclosure and market report. Disclosure, this report was prepared personally. I do it for me, and it's shared with you for informational purposes. The data presented here has been compiled from multiple trusted sources, including the Lee County Clerk of the Court and the MLS, which I get through my membership as the broker of Steelbridge Realty. Here we have the last cycle included. This is really for perspective. You have the last cycle, second wave, market gets to normal and has been normal from a foreclosure perspective for a while. This represents incoming, inbound negative price pressure, to where this represents just a little bit, a couple REOs here and there. This is since 2015 to show you where the trend's going, and since 2020. Now, if you look at 2020, it actually is kind of trending up, but bear in mind that was with the pandemic where we were under 20 a month. In the last couple months, we're approaching that. So comparison of the last two cycles, the red line is the current cycle, blue line is the last cycle. So everybody who's comparing this cycle to the last cycle, particularly from a pricing perspective or what they think is going to happen, you just have two different drivers in the background, because bank-owned properties and foreclosures are what drives a market down. Without that, it's really hard because, we've had a decent cash percentage. Most of our sellers are not distressed. At some point, if you can't get what you want, you just don't sell it. Here's our pricing, giving an idea of where we are. You had the sharp run up. You had the correction, normal growth. Pandemic kicks in. We've been going back and forth since the pandemic, which, if you look at it, it's technically a correction from the pandemic. So a correction is a 10% drop in the market. This chart here shows you sales counts and pricing. The pattern is really insightful. When they're together, you have a balanced market. When they diverge, that's divergence to either the upside or the downside. These two met, pushed pricing up, sales counts pull away, pricing goes down until sales counts go, hey man, that's a great deal, I'll take that. So, and that's where we are now. We've got pricing going down. With that said, we seem to have a change in the pattern. I always say, focus on the rate of change, particularly not on narratives or what you think something's doing. The rate of change on sales counts, we didn't pierce last year's bottom, which this was a hurricane, and I think this was a hurricane. So we did have hurricanes, but we did not have as bad. But when you look at this, the rate of change is starting to change. That's it. Hope to see everybody at a meeting soon. If you have any questions or thoughts, go ahead and leave a comment below or shoot me an email, jeff.southwestfloridaria@gmail.com.
This concludes this edition of REAcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive our next episode. You can also subscribe at our website, www.swflreia.com. See you at a meeting soon. Please let us know if you have a suggestion for a future episode.